Hi students, now we going to discuss about chapter 1 integers, properties of integers case. Now we going to discuss. Last class we learned about some properties about addition and subtraction. What are the properties we learned? First property is closure property, next commutative property, associative property. These three property last class we learned with respect to which operation? Addition and subtraction operation. Now we going to discuss about properties of integers. Which operation means multiplication case we going to discuss. Division case later. So now multiplication case. So first property is closure. In closure property what they telling? Any two integers are multiplied time we get another integer. Example, here minus 7 into 5. 7 is a negative integer, 5 is a positive integer. First what we want to do, they are multiplying. Multiplying time 7 5s are how much? 35. How many times minus symbol repeated? One time. 1 is odd number, that's where answer become minus 35. Minus 35 is also another integer. So what we can say, multiplication case, it is closed, here integers are closed under multiplication. Closure case closed under multiplication case. Second one, commutative property. Commutative property general form is a plus b equal, orders are changing and so here multiplication is a into b equal b into a. Multiplication, we discuss about multiplication case, not addition. Multiplication case. In multiplication case, any two numbers take orders change multiplying time also same answer. Example, a value I consider it as 4, b value consider it as 6. Then left side of our general form, a place a value substitute as 4, b place b value substitute as 6. So 4 6 are how much? 24. Same way RHS part also, RHS side also. In which order? B value right first, A value right second. That means B value is 6, A value represent 4. What is the answer? Same number. That's why what we can say, LHS answer and RHS answer are equal. Here, that's why what we can say, integers are commutative under a multiplication case. So, integers are general form is a into b equal b into a. They are commutative, they are satisfying commutative under a multiplication case. The next property name as associative property. Next property, third property, last class we learned associative property. Associative property case, here multiplication case we going to discuss in. Multiplication, is it satisfying or not? We want to, what is the general form? Here three numbers are there. First a and b value are multiplied. That answer is multiplied with the third number is our left side answer. Then next right side part, in which way? A value keep one side, B value and C value first we multiply. That answer is multiplied with A value. Any way order multiply them, answer becomes same or not once we check it. For that example, A value I consider it as being, B value consider it as minus 4, C value consider it as 5. Like this way, three values I consider. Values going to substitute. Here LHS of our expression general form taking A place A value 3 into B place is how much? Minus 4 bracket outside C value represent as how much? 5. The multiply, which number first we multiply? Bracket inside 3 4 4s are how much? 12. But here minus sign, how many times repeated the 1 time? 1 is odd number, that's why our answer is minus 2. Minus 12 in the outside number is 5. Third number is 5. 12 5s are how much? 60. How many times minus symbol repeated there? 1 time. So answer become how much? Minus 60. Same RHS part also we want to consider. What is the RHS? A value, right? But B value also. A value is how much? 3 into B value and C value first we multiply. So 3 into 4 5s are how much? 20. How many times minus symbol repeated there? 1 time. That 1 is odd number. That's where answer become minus 20. Then 20 and 3 multiplied them. What is the answer getting? 60, which is 60 minus 6. That's why here also LHS and RHS answer are equal. That's why what we can conclude there. Associative property is here integers are associative under multiplication. What we can conclude? Integers are associative under multiplication case. I hope you can understand. Then here one more property is there. That property name as a distributive property. Distributive property. In distributive property, two types are there. One is a distributive of multiplication over addition. Second type is distributive of multiplication over subtraction. So first part is distributive of multiplication over addition case. What is the mean? Here general form is there. General form means here also 3 alphabets are using. Here A into inside bracket, this A value is multiplied with B value and C value. A is multiplied with B and same A value is multiplied with C. That expansion form is right or right. So A into B plus A is multiplied with C value. In this way expansion form. So here also this is the general form. We want to check it, is it satisfying or not. So for that example, A value I consider it as 3, B value consider it as minus 2, here consider it as a minus 5, C value consider it as a 2. In this way I consider the values. Here A place LHS of our general form take A value is how much? 3. That's why A place 3 into bracket inside B value is how much? Minus 5 plus C value is how much? 2. Calculation doing 3 into, first we give preference for a bracket calculation. Bracket is in which form? One is negative integer, other is positive. What we want to do? Opposite sign means subtract and put big number side. 5 minus 2 become how much? 3. So which 3? Minus 3. So inside bracket calculation become minus 3. Again need not want to keep bracket, leave it. Or minus sign is there means bracket. So 3 into 3 become how much? 9. Which 9? Minus 9 comes as an answer. Same way we want to check it. RHS answer also become minus 9 or not. Check it. Here A into B. A value is how much? 3. B value is how much? Minus 5. Plus A into C. A value is how much? 3. C value is how much? 2. Check it. Solving the same minus 9 getting or not. 3 into 5 become how much? Minus 15. Plus 3 2s are how much? 3 2s are 6. Here also one is a negative integer, other is a positive integer. What we want to do? Opposite sign means subtract and put big number side. So 50 minus 6 become how much? 9. Which 9? 15 is bigger. That's why minus 9 comes as a, and so we can say here distributive property, here integers are distributive under multiplication over addition to, so LHS and RHS answer become an equally. The next two types are there already. I said here first type complete, second type a distributive multiplication over a subtraction case, B part, B type subtraction case. How to do that? But your general form is there, a into b value minus c value, a into b, open the bracket, a is multiplied with b minus a is multiplied with c. That is the expansion form of this a into b minus c. Expansion form is like that. Here there also we are just checking left and right side answer become equal or not. For that example, a value how much we can consider, here 4, b value consider it as minus 6, c value consider it as plus 3. So a place LHS part consider, a place a value is how much, 4, into b value is how much, minus 6, minus c value is how much, 3. Again calculation inside bracket calculation, here inside which number, both are negative numbers, same sign means add and put the same symbol. So see 6 plus 3 become 9 and same minus they will write it. Then bracket inside number become minus 9 is multiplied with outside 4 into 9 become how much, 36. Which 36 minus 5 because how many times minus sign repeated, 1 time. 1 is odd, that's why our answer become negative answer. Next RHS part also same way we want to check it. A into b, a value is how much, 4, into b value is how much, minus 6, minus a value into c value, a value is how much, 4, c value is how much, 3. Calculation 6 4s are how much, 24. Here which 24, minus 24, minus 4 3s are how much, 12. Here both are negative. What we want, same sign means what we want to do, adding time how much will come in the 36. Which 36 are mine. See left hand LHS and RHS are equal only. I hope you can understand. So what we can say, integers are distributive of multiplication over subtraction case also it satisfy. I hope you can understand. These are the properties. Then next division case is that now multiplication case only we are discussing. The next exercise, go through exercise. Here exercise questions are our 1.2 exercise questions are there. 1.2 first they asking write down exercise 1.2 case. Write down a pair of integers whose first question they ask is whose sum is minus 7. Think and write down. That is the question they asking. Here two integers write down. The two integers adding time, which answer we need? Minus 7 comes as the result. Such type of pair we want to take. What are the pairs we can consider there? Here 15 is in which way adding. So which are the numbers we can take it as adding means minus 15 plus here 8 is equal to how much? See, minus 15. Adding means write down the pair of in whose sum means adding. Which operation? Adding operation. Which number and two integers are adding, answer become how much? Minus. So 15 is a negative integer, 18 is a positive integer. Operation is addition operation, but opposite side, addition case opposite side means what we want to do? Subtract. So 15 minus 8 to become how much? 7. Which 7 a bigger number sign? Which which is bigger number? 15 is bigger. That's why our answer becomes which answer? Minus 15 comes as minus 7 comes as our answer. I hope you can understand this one. Then here one more pair. Here a pair only ask is like this. Another question or another number also we can say. How to write here? Minus 16 is added with 9. That means here minus 16 is a negative integer, 9 is a negative integer. They are asking integers. So these two are integers. They are adding some, adding to how much we want minus. So opposite side means what we want to do, subtract. So 60 minus 9 comes to be how much? 7. What 7? Minus 7. So like this. Here one pair enough. I written 2 pair. In question they asking any one pair you choose and write down. I hope you can understand how to find out that. One more question. Difference is difference. So B question, difference we need it as a minus 10. Minus 10 comes as a difference. We want a minus 10. So how to get any two integers? So many pairs are possible. Any one pair they are asking. How we can write? Here see 15 is a positive integer. Which operation they are asking? Subtraction operation. That's why subtracted. Subtracted with which number to get minus 10? 25. How much coming? Yeah, 15 is a positive, 25 is a negative integer. 25 opposite side means subtraction do. So 25 minus 15 comes to be how much? 10. Which 10? Minus 10 as answer. Like this one more pair, right? Another which number we can write there? We can write it as a so smaller number minus a bigger number. Then we get answer 10. Yes, see 13 is subtracted with 14. What answer will get in there? Minus 10 comes as a answer like this way. So many pairs we can write. But in this question they ask a pair. A pair means one pair. Enough. Then next one more question. Next C question. C question they says that sum we need as a 0. We need a sum as 0. Such type 2 integers. So many integers we can take. 45 plus here minus 45 plus 9. What is the answer? Here 49 is a negative integer. This 49 is a positive. Same number but they are in opposite side means subtract. Subtraction doing how much is the answer? 0 is the answer. Same way another pair. Minus 20 plus 20. How much is the answer? 0 comes as answer. Like this, so many pairs we can able to write. I hope you can understand how to write the pairs of integers. Then next question, the multiplication case. Next exercise 1.3 multiplication case. How to multiply? Find each of the following product they are asking. Find each of the following product they are asking. Following product they ask to find out. How to find? One question. 3 into minus 1. What is the answer? First numbers multiply. 3 into 1 become how much? 3. How many times minus symbol repeat? 1 time. That's why what answer? Minus 3 as answer. One more question. Minus 21 into minus 30. How to do this number? 21 into 30. That means 21 3s are how much coming? 63 will coming. And in question 1, 0 is the multiplier place. That's why 630 comes. 21 into 30 becomes 630. Here minus sign how many times repeated? 2 times. 2 is odd or a even number? Even. That's why which answer will getting a positive 630 will getting this way. Multiplication product means multiply and answer find out. One more question. Minus 15 into 0 into minus 18. What is the answer directly? Which answer we can write? 0. Any number, 100 or 1000 or crore or any number we multiply with 0. What is the answer? 0 comes as an answer. Then next fourth case, minus 12 into minus 11 into 10. How much is the answer? So here how much will 12 into 11? First we multiply. How how much will come in there? 132 will come in. That answer is multiplied with the third number. Third number, which number? 10. Any number multiply with 10, easy way. What we want to do? Same number, right? 132, right? 10 carry how many zeros? 1 0. That's why we keep 0 on the right side of the answer. Then here how many times negative symbol repeated? 2 times. 2 is odd or a even number? Even number. That's where answer become 1320. Positive answer will get in there. One more question. Minus 3 into minus 6 into minus 2 into minus 1. We want to multiply and find out the answer. How to find out them? First numbers throughout to multiply. 3 6 are 80. 18 2s are how much? 36. 36 into 1 become 36 only. Here how many times minus symbol repeated there? 4 times. 4 is odd or a even number? Even. That's why answer become 36. Odd case means our answer is a negative answer. Even times means our answer become a positive answer. Even times minus symbol repeated means a positive answer will getting a odd time minus symbol repeated means we get a negative answer. I hope you can understand that. One more thing that also once you remember here what is the any number multiply with 0, what is the answer? Any number multiply with 0, what is the answer? Always 0. Yes, 25 is multiplied with 0, what is the answer? 0 comes as answer. Any 100 or 1000 or any number multiply with 0, answer become how much? 0. Then what is the multiplicative identity? Multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity means which number multiplying time we get the same answer. Any number is multiplied with which number we get as a same number as answer 1. Here 237 is that number is multiplied with 1 means what is our answer? Same number itself. Okay, so what we can conclude there? Any number is multiplied with 1, same number comes as an answer. So what is the multiplicative identity? Asking which is the number comes as multiplicative in those identity? 1 comes as the multiplicative identity. So one is the multiplicative identity. Any number multiply with 0, always we get answer as a 0. Then next class we can discuss division case, their properties, then how to divide the integers, like these things. Next class we can discuss. I hope you can understand this section. Thank you.